Hello everyone, I'm Aisha and you are tuned in to the 616 episode of our Here and Now podcast. Today, we bring you the latest buzz from the insurance industry. So, let's dive right in. Our first story today comes from the Times of India. Nearly 35,000 government employees in Karnataka have now been approved to receive benefits under the Karnataka Arogya Sanjeevani Yojana, which provides cashless medical treatment for employees and their dependents. So far, 80,000 of the 5.1 lakh eligible employees have enrolled, according to the State Health Department. To access the scheme, employees must register in the designated database and obtain approval from their drawing and disbursing officers. While 35,000 have received formal approval, the rest of the enrolled employees are treated as deemed opt-in unless they have explicitly opted out. Karnataka Arogya Sanjeevani Yojana came into effect on October 1st. The original opt-out deadline of October 18 was extended to the end of November because many employees were engaged in a socio-economic survey. Monthly contributions under the scheme vary by employee category, ranging from Rs 250 to Rs 1,000. The government is still in the process of finalizing MOUs with the remaining hospitals. Representatives from the Employees Association say they expect the number of empaneled hospitals to rise once agreements are completed. Our next story from the Indian Express focuses on efforts to speed up insurance claim processing for vehicle owners affected by the November 10 incident near the Red Fort. To facilitate quicker settlements, Delhi Police has shared a detailed list of all damaged vehicles with the Insurance Division of the Union Ministry of Finance. A total of 26 vehicles, including cars, e-rickshaws, two-wheelers, auto rickshaws, a delivery van, and even a DTC bus, were damaged and are currently in police custody. The compiled registry includes vehicle numbers and owner contact details, enabling insurers to verify claims more efficiently. Timely insurance payouts, therefore, are expected to ease the financial strain on affected families. The government's intervention aims to ensure that policyholders can access the support they are entitled to without unnecessary delays. The November 10 incident has prompted coordinated efforts across agencies to assist those impacted. Next up, a story from Daily Hunt highlights the growing importance of the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, which provides farmers with affordable crop insurance and protection against major losses caused by drought, floods, hailstorms, pests, and other extreme weather events. For the Rabi 2025 to 2026 season, the nationwide enrollment window is open from 1st to 31st December, giving farmers a full month to insure wheat, mustard, potato, and other notified crops. Officials are urging farmers to register early as an extension beyond 31st December is unlikely. One of the scheme's biggest advantages is its low premium. Farmers pay just 1.5% of the insured amount for food and oilseed crops and 5% for commercial and horticultural crops, with the center and states covering the rest. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana also offers compensation for prevented sowing, mid-season adversity, and post-harvest weather damage, helping stabilize farm incomes. With over Rs 1.75 lakh crore in claims disbursed since 2016, the scheme continues to serve as a vital safety net for farming families this Rabi season. And with that, we conclude today's episode. We hope you found these news updates helpful and insightful. As always, our podcast, Here and Now, will continue to bring you more such insurance updates. Until then, take care, goodbye, and have a great week ahead.